All right, guys. Gather around.
Come on, Haas.
Hey, Haas, go ahead.
Grab a seat.
Have a seat, Haas.
Over there, next to Jared.
Well, I just want to make sure I can see y'all. Hey, guys. Guys, Coach Rod and I are just very, very proud of having had the opportunity to coach this team. Coach Rod and I kind of laugh about how the first day we came for evaluations and tryouts, we were just coming to bring our boys, like all the other parents, to play basketball. And at the last minute, we were recruited to become coaches. We weren't planning on being coaches, but we were really glad that we got to be your coaches because this has been a great experience. You guys have been a great team. And for myself, one of the reasons why I really don't try hard to be a coach in my life is because as a pastor, as a Christian pastor, I've learned about the really, really important things in life, like family and loving one another and helping people in need. And I see the big things in life, so I don't spend a lot of time being extra competitive, though today you brought it out in me. I got competitive.
Everyone else here coaching on Brandon,
Yeah.
Connor, rebound,
We were
defense.
high-fiving on the sidelines. But I want you to know the things. I want you to know the things I noticed this season. As the season went on, you guys really became friends, and you really treated each other really well. One of the things I noticed is that early on in the season, Christian and Ahaz had a hard time getting along with each other. And you know what happened?
Nothing.
You were innocent, huh? You know what?
Everything.
As the season, listen up. As the season went on, Christian and Ahaz got along a lot better. So somebody did something really good, and that was really good to see. The other thing, you guys were good sportsmen. I didn't hear bad language coming out of you. I didn't see you guys trying to hack people, hit people. You guys were playing good. You were playing like gentlemen, okay? And you know what? Me and Coach Rod, we wanted you all to play. We wanted you all to have an experience that was good, and you guys did a good job. So we want you to know that we thought hard about the best qualities we saw in you guys as basketball players. And so each of you are going to get a special trophy that talks about the quality that we saw.
Gigantic.
And remember, as individuals, stand back. As individuals, you guys are champions. You guys are champions. You guys are champions to God because God loves you. You're champions to your parents love you. You guys are champions. And so I want to go ahead and start the presentations. And what you're going to see on each presentation is your name. And then there's going to be a superlative. A superlative means of what makes you special on the team. And then you got 2011 nets, okay? And the word superlative means that you're special. And whenever you see this trophy, you're going to see what really makes you special. So as far as we're concerned, me and Coach Rod, this was a very successful season. It was a great season. You guys are great guys, okay? Thank you for the honor of letting us coach you. We had a lot of fun.
Thank you, boys. It's a great season.
So no particular order, okay? This is kind of random. This is going to a player who, in our opinion, had the best attitude on the team. Perfect time.
Not the ice cream man.
Okay. The best attitude on the team is a player that hardly ever complained. It was a player who was always hustling, who was always trying hard, who was always a team player, who always made it exciting to be part of the team. Okay? This is a player who smiled a lot, who laughed a lot, who had a good time, who let us have fun. This is a player who always listened to his coaches. This is a player who really was a class act, the entire team. But not only was this player the best attitude player, as the season progressed, he was developing a really good slicing drive to the basket. And we were really excited about his driving abilities. He was getting so good that even though he played forward all season, he wanted to play guard today.
Jacob.
The player with the best attitude player is Jacob Mendoza.
I knew it!
That's it, Jacob.
Come on up.
Woo!
Congratulations. Thank you for having a great attitude and giving a good example to the whole
I'm not
team.
surprised
There
it
you go.
wasn't me. Let's do this one. Surprised it wasn't me. You read it with me. I want to do that one in the corner. Because it's yours, huh?
How come? How come?
I don't know. Because it's his. Saw the name.
All right. Next team. I did the one you said. Okay. This next player.
Guess all.
This next player is the best sportsman. Okay? This player showed respect for the rules, respect to the fellow teammates, to referees, to coaches. I never heard a bad word ever come out of this player.
Dylan.
This player was always getting along with people, and he always showed a good attitude. He always was trying hard, and he was, in my opinion, probably the second most improved player the entire season. So we are very, very, very proud to present this to the best sportsman on the team, Jared Dean.
Jared. Woo!
Yeah, Jared, man. You're the best. Choose one, Dylan. Choose one.
And the other thing that me and Coach noticed about Jared is that he developed one of the best outside shots, a mid-range shot.
Deadly.
Really, really great shot.
When did that
Okay?
happen?
Way to go, Jared.
Throughout the season.
Dylan chooses this one. Look at how the
I'm forgetting
Oh,
it.
that's okay. All right.
He already
Hey guys,
had 4 pieces.
back up a little bit, okay?
Is there an MVP trophy award?
We'll get to him, boys. We'll get to him.
Stop the hole.
He's finding it.
Okay. This next player is getting the superlative for the most aggressive player.
We already know it's
Aggressive player. Okay,
Dylan.
this is a player
already got him.
who very, very often their first instinct when they got the ball is to drive to the basket. Okay, to attack the basket.
Brandon.
This player,
Okay, now.
not afraid to shoot,
Yeah.
not afraid to get into the mix of things, not afraid to bump with other players. This player was very, very aggressive. Okay? We also thought that this player had a lot. We also thought this player had a lot of skills. This player was able to really bring a lot of energy into a game. And this player was someone who we felt that was a natural, kind of a natural basketball player. So, at this time, I'd like to call forward Connor Bawalda.
Connor. Woo!
Way to go, Connor. And Connor, save one of your best games for today. Way to go, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, man.
Yes, sorry.
All right.
Is this real or
Next.
did you buy this in Target or this is real?
All right. This next trophy goes to a player who is the most dominant player. This player, whenever he made up his mind, he could absolutely just plow through other players. He could command a position.
No.
He could control. He could control a situation probably better than anybody when he's down low, bumping with other players. He is very strong. He is very aggressive, and he's a very good shooter. He played on a championship team last season, and he really helped us this season. The most dominant player, Christian Marius.
Christian. Woo!
Most dominant. Way to go, man. Most dominant.
I used to practice Let's do that one. I used to practice that one.
Okay, right here. All right. This next player, Coach Rod and I, beyond a shadow of a doubt, we're completely agreed that this next player is the single most improved player this year. This player got better at rebounding, passing, dribbling, shooting,
Defense.
defense. And most recently, when we had our drill, the semicircle drill
For defense.
for defense, he was the champion of the last drill we had. I'd like to congratulate the most improved player, Ahaz Khan.
Woo!
Great job, Ahaz. Great job. Which one?
Coach
All
Rod,
right.
did you buy this from Target?
No.
All right.
No, this is
listen up.
specially made.
Listen up.
Backwards? What the?
This next
Something happened.
presentation goes to the best competitor. All right.
Dylan.
Now look, let me tell you what we mean by best competitor. This player was not afraid to really mix it up, to drive hard, to play hard, to use different skills constantly. He was a very, very competitive player who always wanted to win, okay? I hope you're listening. Okay, so we also felt that this player had the potential to be the MVP, okay? We felt like in some ways, as far as basketball skills, this player and another player were kind of like tied for second place. But this particular player always showed competitiveness. And we are very proud of the fact that sometimes during the season, he was pretty seriously injured during games. But he would bounce back up, and he'd get back into the game, and you would never know that he ever got hurt. So this is to the best competitor on the team, Chance Kronk.
Chance. Woo!
All right.
No. Let's do that one.
Okay. This next one is kind of a unique category, but it's a very special category. Very special category. In sports, if you're going to be successful, you have to know how to be able to go for it, not hesitate,
Brandon.
do the best, and not be afraid of what's going to happen. Whenever we were in a practice or a game, there was one player that epitomized not having any fear. This guy is not afraid to drive. He's not afraid to shoot. He's not afraid to be taken down. He's not afraid of physical contact. This guy is the most daring player on the team. And he is known, in my mind, as the man without fear. This is the most fearless player, Dylan Carranza.
Dylan.
Good job, Dylan. All right. All right. Second to the last one. This player is one of the most high energy players on the team. This player hustled all the time. He was like the Energizer Bunny. Okay? He never ran out. This player hit the deck, hit the ground, hit the pavement more than any other player. He was willing to sacrifice his body for the team and for the game. This player really showed me what it meant to hustle for the team no matter what. So we want to present this to the best hustle player on the team, who had a very, very good shot today, by the way, Brian Espinosa.
Hi, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
This is my favorite trophy of all. He finally.
Okay.
I like the green. No, it can't be him.
Now, we all know that this leaves one player that hasn't gotten a trophy. And I'm gonna present this and say very clearly, this is not because he's the son of one of the coaches. But I will say, and I think speaking for everybody here, that this player, hands down, is the best player on the team. This player that we all know who we're talking about is our MVP, the most valuable player on the team. He is a great shooter. He's a great layup driver. He had fast break, a leader of the team, passing. He can pump fake. He can fake you out. He can twist and turn, do reverse layups, good outside shot, good free thrower, extremely competitive, and he made us he always put us in a position to be able to win a game. So we are very, very proud that we had Brandon Bagton, who was our MVP. Way to go, Brandon.
Hi, Brandon.
It was a pleasure, man. And guys, I want to make another announcement here, even though I don't have any more trophies. But, you know, when I became your coach, I was like, well, okay, you know, we'll just see how it goes, and I'll do my best. But then God knew I needed help. And so he gave me really the best partner, who is really the most important coach this season. And I know who that is. It's Coach Rod. And I tell you what, you know what? Guys, let me tell you this little story here. Right after I became coach, and I wanted to do a good job for you, my dad got really, really sick. And so I had to spend a lot of time with my dad, and I was really blessed to spend a lot of time with my dad. But then in late June, my dad died. So I was spending that time with my dad, and it was a very sad time. It was a very hard time. But I talked to Coach Rod, and Coach Rod said, hey, don't worry about it. I got you covered. And Coach Rod stepped in, and he was really like the head coach. And I wanted to stay just to help out. But I want to thank Coach Rod for a fantastic season and all he did for us. Thank you very much.